recognized. When they get to the your military song, if you would stand up to recognize during that time, that would be great. And I think you guys are ready. All right.
Freedom, and to be for honor, we are
What is Veterans Day? In one sense, Veterans Day has been part of America's heritage for more than a century. Yet in another way, Veterans Day is almost to its 60th birthday. For Veterans Day, it had started as a slightly different holiday. Although World War I officially ended in the summer of 1919, an actual end to fighting had come some 7 months earlier. Bullets ceased to fly in the morning of November 11th, 1918, on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, when an armistice between Germany and the Allied forces went into effect. 1 year later, President Woodrow Wilson proclaimed November 11, 1919, Armistice Day, a time for the nation to celebrate victory in the war to end all wars. In 1938, the United States Congress followed suit. The official end of the war to end all world wars would be a federal legal holiday in all then 48 states. In 1968, Congress enacted legislation that moved the nation's official Veterans Day observance to the fourth Monday of October. Because of its historical significance, Veterans Day was eventually changed back to November 11th. November 11th now serves as a time to thank living veterans for their service to their country and to remember the sacrifice of the many soldiers who have given their lives in the service of their country. Next up, we have one of our students here, Shayla. Shayla has been amazing. She's an 8th grader over these last, 2.5 years so far. I got to meet Shayla in 6th grade when she was my mom's neighbor and would stop and visit with my mother. And my mom's like, oh, you have to talk to that girl. I love this girl. And she has been amazing. She is reading something that I tried reading about 7 years ago and broke down in tears in the middle of it because some of it was some personal stories of people that I knew. So I asked Shayla, will you read it? Because I really like this and I want somebody else to read it because I can't do it. So with What is a Veteran, here's a Shayla kid.
What is a veteran? You cannot tell a veteran just by looking. He or she is the cop on the street who spent 9 months in Saudi Arabia sweating 2 gallons a day, making sure their transport vehicles did not run out of fuel. He is that loudmouth guy that believes the louder he is, the smarter he is. However, his loudness is a result of an IED that exploded near his military caravan, killing some and wounding many more. He or she is a nurse who fought against the odds, trying to save a soldier's life and went to sleep sobbing every night for 2 solid years in a foreign land. He is the POW who went away one person and returned another, or did not return at all. He or she is a drill instructor who has never seen combat, but has saved countless lives by teaching people of different races, genders, age, and socioeconomic backgrounds to work together and watch each other's backs. The drill instructor turns kids that are less fortunate and the more fortunate into soldiers that look at each other on an equal level. He or she is the grandparent that pins on medals and ribbons with a prosthetic hand. When you're in a hurry at the grocery store, he is that old guy in front of you in line, the one that is so aggravatingly slow that you want to scream. The same old guy who helped liberate a Nazi's death camp and who wishes all day long that his wife was still alive to hold him when the nightmares come. A veteran can be any of the anonymous heroes buried in Arlington National Cemetery, whose valor goes unrecognized but preserves the memory of countless unknown heroes that have died on a battlefield or laid to rest in the ocean's sunless deep. He or she is an ordinary and yet extraordinary human being, a person who offered some of his or her life's most vital years in the service of our great country, who sacrificed his own ambitions so others would have not to sacrifice theirs. A veteran is our own brothers and sisters, parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles, our neighbors. So remember, each time you see someone who has served our country, just lean over and say thank you. Thank you for all that I know you've done for me, but most importantly, thank you even more for all that is unknown of what you've done for me. That is really all most people need, and in most cases, those simple words, thank you, will mean more than any medals they could have been awarded or ever awarded. Thank you, veterans.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.